Alright, nice. We cooked, boys. We got rank 41. More records for Strampin. This Ife team looks absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, the win rate is it's pretty bad, 26%, but it's doable in top 64, top 100. Yeah, it's serviceable. You might think that I'm gonna rely a lot on her debuff or whatever, but it's literally just the old Cleave team in disguise, because with the rule that we have currently, it just makes multi-hitters do an insane amount of damage. So let's take a look at some of these fights. Yeah, this is the only time that you're going to ever see Ife being used, and then after this she probably won't see the light of day anymore. I mean, some people do use her in like Andras and stuff, but once you have Tever, you will never use poison units for Andras anymore. And like any other contents, like Ife is pretty much useless. For like Andras, not even like Tever alone, the new Jinchu is probably going to be better for like true damage than Poison Espers, to be honest. Once this rule goes away, then we're not going to see Ife or Mona or any of these multi-hitters to be used in PvP at all. And then okay, we got Daddy for the player here. Let's take a look, because this rule is just the best for like multi-hitters. It's the defense increase is kind of like a red herring, where you think defense killing unit would be very good, but it's not really the case. Oh, did you see that? My Mona counter attack and then gain an extra turn. But yeah, the defense increase is just a red herring that makes you think defense scaling Espers are going to be good in this rule, but not really. I mean, if you're using CJ, then CJ is still going to be about the same usage with or without the rule, but he's only single hit. So if you have a unit that does like double hit, then he's already going to be better than CJ. When you use a CJ in this rule, it's mostly just for his utility of swapping the HP or the AP, not so much for his damage, because yeah, you're better off doing true damage from your supports and everything. My other team as well, this one, very high win rate as well, 52%, and not a single DPS in the team. Everyone is just multi-hitting, 3 hits here, 3 hits here, 3 hits here, and then 1 hit from TA, so that's 10 hits in total. If they don't have a shield buff, then they just die. But yeah, it's a pretty fun rule. I think this rule is like one of the most free-to-play rule that you can get, because Mona is free, Gabrielle was free once, but you don't really need her to be at R6, she just needs to be at R0. Basically, like any unit that has multi-hits, you can use in this rule. And then Ife, you just need her to be at R0. You don't really need to use Ife. Ife is not a poison unit in this team. She is a cleave unit. And then we have Pritzker, which is also one of the best units that you can use in this rule. And there's a bunch of other units as well. Kaylee, people use Kaylee, people use Jiangman. Jiangman is also very good. If you don't have like Ife, you can swap her out with Jiangman. But again, we don't know when this rule is going to come back. The next rule is going to be the counter attack rule, which we got in the first knockout rework. What you use in your first knockout rework is going to be the same as what you were going to use for this coming next knockout. Let's take a look at the win rate real quick. I mean, Ana is still going to be overpowered. If you take a look at my team, the rule doesn't really apply to Ana. It's not really beneficial for Ana, but she still retains the highest win rate in the team, 62%, and then my second best is going to be 52%. Even the previous round, oh no, actually the previous round, my team 3 actually got the highest with 68, and my Ana still retained the 62%. But yeah, let's take a look at the win rate for some of this AoE DPS. Let's say the usage of Renzi. I don't think a lot of people, yeah, only 150 matches, 8% win rate. Yeah, you can tell like the rule is not for defense killing units. Look at this team. This team has a Donar and a Renzi, both defense killing unit, but you only got a 8% win rate. And then the next one is a 6%, 14%, very bad win rate all around. Liling, also, people use a lot of him. 300 matches, 32% win rate, not bad at all. 46% with 231 matches. This is top 100, so yeah, 45% win rate, 49% win rate, all around very good win rate with multi-hitters. Lucas is not too good because he is a AP controlling unit. You don't really want to run an AP controlling unit because Mavis is around, right? If you have an AP controller in your team and then you went up against a Mavis, then you pretty much almost guaranteed to lose because you just push them back and then they will just become immortal because of the Soulless buff. As you can see, the win rate on Lucas is not looking too good. Only the top teams that includes like Toland or maybe other Shimmer Knight 5 is going to be good, but the rest is not really looking too good, like 18%. And then down here we have like 10%. Ana team, even Ana team, look at that, 42% on an Ana team is quite wild because it includes a Lucas. Alright, let's take a look at Ife. This team is still with a 78% win rate. This guy, I think there's only one guy running this team. I do face him quite a bit in Knockout. If I'm not mistaken, he has like R6 Lien and R6 Hilda as well, so it makes a very big difference. You can run this team, this exact team, but your win rate is probably going to be like 30%. If you don't have an R6 Lien, then this team is just going to be guaranteed lose against a speed lead team. And then other Ife teams, not looking too good because again, she is just there for damage. She's not there for like the poisons. Let's take a look at another unit that no one uses. I think Zora, not many people use Zora because she only does like 2 hits and her AoE damage is conditional, which is having like 50% or higher HP, and then she has like a chance to cast Keenage or something. So yeah, not many people uses her. 67 matches with 4% win rate, that's very bad. 50% match, 36% win rate is very good. Let's take a look at Kaylee. No one has ever used Kaylee up until this point. 200 matches and 26% win rate is quite good in top 100. And then this one has a 50% win rate with 150 matches, very good. 58% win rate, 76% win rate, 77% win rate. Yeah, very insane. She has triple hits on her S3. Gaius, 400 matches and 26% win rate. People have found more success using Kaylee than using Gaius in this rule, because Gaius only does a single hit, right, AoE. A lot of people still use Gaius because they don't really care to change based on the rule, I think. But yeah, that's about it. Also, the reason why I didn't make the 4-star video is because right now in the PTR server, I cannot like climb to tier 16 easily. I have like about 2,000 points, even though if I refresh like all the way up to max, I'm not gonna make it until like the update goes into the live server. So I might as well just cover the 4-star when it goes into the live server. And also, I think the reward for getting the new 4-star Sachiko in Point War is like retroactive. So if you have already reached Point War 16 once, you will just get all of her copies as soon as you log into the game. You don't need to reclimb to Point War 16, if I'm not mistaken. We will know once it goes to the live server, but I think that's how it works. But yeah, that's about it. Ciao.